What is up, guys? Brock from Omega here to bring you our first official war recap for Omega Labs. And this is a special one because you'll see we now have 100 wins. We're really hyped about that. Omega Labs has been working really hard for this, and I'm very privileged to be the leader at 100 wins. Now let's get into this. For this war, we defeated Ancient Aliens. They were level 11 clan and 210 wins. So this definitely wasn't a gimme. However, we did have an advantage. If you look at the Town Hall comp, you'll see we had 3 Town Hall 11s and 2 Town Hall 10s. Now they had 5 Town Hall 11s, so an advantage there, and 1 Town Hall 10. But the game changer here was they had Town Hall 8 starting from their 29, going all the way down to their 39, plus a Town Hall 7. We had Town Hall 9s going all the way down to 39. There are some 8.5s in there, but still. That just made it really difficult for them to clear our bases. Hamad Salim here, he wound up soaking up 10 hits, a lot of those Town Hall 8s. They just couldn't clear it because they didn't have the Town Hall 9 firepower. So that's where the discrepancy in the stars comes from. Looking back over ours, I was really pushing for clearing the Town Hall 9s, and we did. We just used a few fresh nukes to make sure we could concentrate more of our Town Hall 9 attacks on making sure, we cleared the Town Hall 9s. So we did. Almost cleared this Town Hall 10, 99% dip. I had some weird AI going on there. And then, 1 or 2 stars of the Town Hall 11s. We weren't really that focused on getting 2 stars on the 11s simply because we already had the war locked up. So we didn't really need to plan that much or spend a lot of time with our 11s to, focus on 2 stars. They were trying, but, sometimes it gets away from you when you don't have that much time to plan. Anyway, so I'll jump right into it. Looking at number 5, this is Dylan. He got a 2-star 72%, and he did it just using mass drags. So he's going to start over here in the southeast, just dropping his heroes. His main goal here is to just get that air defense right there. So pop the King's ability, just, because he's running low on health. He gets the air defense, mission accomplished. Now he's going to bring in his CC Hound Loon, just to distract that air defense, so his drags have some time to clear those outer racks. You'll see the Hound draws the attention of the Eagle, which is good, because you don't want that hitting the dragons. Now the Hound actually pops before the Eagle hits it, so the Eagle's first round of shots was wasted. So that's a plus, definitely. He's dropping some rages here to get those, drags, trying to get them into the core. He's going to drop his freeze onto the Eagle and Inferno. Those multi-infernos won't really hurt the drags that much, but it's still nice to have that freeze because, that's just lowering the damage. Activates his tome, allows his dragons to get through the rest of his core. By now he's already at 2-star 55%, which is really solid. But he's still going to get a nice chunk of percentage after this just because he has all these dragons still up. These dragons in the core take out the expo, then they kind of fizzle out because they're low in health, and one of them runs into a black bomb, and there's an air defense picking off the other one. So these last few drags are just going to pick up a few more percent, and that's going to end it. He's going to get a 72% 2-star. Nice job, Dylan. Alright, going down to number 7, our first 3-star. This is from togerrr. He's going to do a qwall Loon, and the special thing about this attack is he had some, quote, swag spells. You'll see why. Now, he's dropping his earthquakes here because he's trying to do a split EQ on that wall right there. He's dropping his queen up right there so that she'll hopefully walk through that broken wall right there after he wall breaks in on that wall. But you'll see things don't quite go his way. So he's got the funneling whiz and minions, so, trying to make sure his queen doesn't go up north. Then he tried to drop some wall breakers, but they failed. I think it was the Tesla, kind of missed that. So he drops his Barb King, trying to finish off that wall right there. But the queen takes out the Tesla, so the king retargets. That's kind of problematic, because now his queen won't be able to go into where he wanted. He was trying to make her walk down that little runway he made with his earthquakes. But he's just not going to give up there, even though his king is kind of wasted right there. He's not going to do much. He's just persevering with his queen. She's got this sweeper to deal with, but it's not causing too much trouble. He will have to drop a rage, though. But he was going to need to drop that anyway. So he's dropping a few more minions just to help funnel the north. You can tell this queen's going to start walking in towards the town hall, towards that expo eventually. But first she's got to take care of that town hall. Thankfully with the rage, the expo and Tesla are no problem. But now she's going to step up and take out the Tesla. No problem there. Now if you look at the timer, he's got 1 minute 10 seconds. He's only taking out 40% of the base, not even the clan castle yet. But the poison, it's going to get some skellies plus the Dragloon CC. It's not an issue for his queen. So now she's in good shape, and he starts his Laloon deployment. He only had 3 hounds, a rage, and a haste for 3 air defenses. That's really no big deal, because those loons are going to quickly take care of that air defense. He's still got, his hounds are in good shape. He's got 2 going to the next air defense. Then he drops in his CC hound. So after 1 pops, he's still got 2 up on that air defense right there. 1 pops right there. But look at all these loons. They're converging en masse on that air defense. By the time the hound pops on the other air defense, he's got a ton of loons just converging and taking it out very quickly. His queen's still up. He's got the healer, so it's just a matter of time. But really, he's got tons of cleanup with these pups, tons of loons, and he just absolutely smashed that base, even though he totally messed up his earthquakes and his wall breakers. So he essentially swagged 2 spells because those earthquakes did absolutely nothing. So if you fail on your opener, don't freak out. You can still smash the base. Awesome job. Alright, next up, we're going down to number 9. This is Brad Piff. I forgot to mention, togerrr, he did not have a 6-star war, he almost did, but I just had to show that attack because it was so awesome. Now I'm going to start showing people who did get 6-star wars. Brad Piff, he got fresh 6 stars. But he requested that I show this attack. So he's going to have a qwall goho. He's got some funneling minions in the south, because that's where he's going to start his queen. Dropping the healers on her. Notice he's got 7 wall breakers. He's going to use a few of those to break into the south. Going to do a little queen charge. So the minions have done their job funneling, which means the queen just going to walk in here and target this cannon. And then the queen, and then so forth. So basically he's made it so that his queen's definitely going to charge into the base. So this 30 queen on a poison level 22 queen, that's really no big deal. Takes it out in a flash. He's got this hog over here. I'm not sure what that did. I think he's trying to do a CC lure. It did get the skellies, so this poison is going to get the skellies as well as the Dragloon. So if your queen can take out Skelly Trap, that's always beneficial. So the queen's in good shape. She's under rage. He's starting his Shattered Kill Squad from the north. So a wall breaks in. He had an external Tesla and Wizard Tower, which was actually pretty helpful. It keeps his golems, in the general vicinity of where he wants them to go. Once that Wizard Tower goes down, that other golem's going to enter in. He's got his BK coming in. Drops a jump because he wants, he just wants his golems and BK hopefully to tank for the center of the base where his hogs. You'll notice his queen has got an X-bow and a cannon on him. So he drops a rage for that. Kill Squad's still in good shape. One golem broke, but no big deal. They're not really taking that much damage because the queen is tanking for all that stuff, which will allow his golem to tank for other stuff later on. He drops in a couple of loons. I like this distraction loon. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how effective it was, but it did stop that archer tower from hitting those early hogs. Those springs kind of hurt, but he's still got a sizable chunk of hogs coming in. there's really nothing over here to hurt them because the queen took out most of the queen and the kill squad took out most of the heavy firepower from this base. So really all that's left is this expo, and that's no problem because he's got a golem right there, and the expo is shooting the queen that's being healed, and the hogs are just going to take it out like that. So a bit of an unconventional goho here. It's kind of haven't really seen an attack like this in a while. But it was just a really nice job. He actually absolutely smashed his base. Got a cleanup hog over here. And yeah, nice war, Brad. 6 stars, always appreciated. Alright, next up, we're going to see Pure Noise on number 15. Pure Noise had a 6-star cleanup war. He actually hit number 18, which is the same exact base, with the same exact attack, but I like this attack better. Alright, so he's got the Earthquakes coming in. He's going to have his Shatter deployment, and along with his heroes here, he's got a bunch of wizards on the outside just to make sure everything funnels in. He's also going to want his wizards to funnel in with his kill squad. That really maximizes the firepower of your max attack. He drops his rage, poison, and heal is going to be dropped soon. The heal just allows his golems and king and those wizards as well to just stay up while everything takes out that queen and these 2 air defenses. He's also getting an expo and a sweeper. So that kill squad really just absolutely wrecks his base. Now his 3 hounds for 2 air defenses they're not going to be in much trouble here. So you see he drops 2 hounds there. They soak up some black bombs, so 1 pops. These loons over here, they're not really being hurt that much because the wizard tower and the archer tower focus on those hounds, so those get smashed right away. This final air defense is about to go down. So he's still got these 2 hounds, all those loons, and no air defenses left. Just because that kill squad absolutely wrecked most of the threat to his air attack. He's still got 2 loons in the bag, just saving those for the north. He doesn't really need them though, I think. He is losing a lot of loons here. That wizard tower is doing some damage. It's going to do a little bit more damage here, but he's got 2 hounds and a golem. I think his queen, his queen's still cleaning. He's got a barb king. So there's really nothing that can just stop those last 2 loons, because those hounds are just tanking everything. So yeah, last Tesla goes down. It has a nice little hound pop for cleanup. He's got some cleanup loons going in, and that's about it. So nice job, man. Alright, next up, Scorp on number 16. Now Scorp, before I show his attack, the 2 bases that he 3-starred, they soaked up a combined 10 attacks. So he was hitting some bases that gave us a lot of problems. And just qwall, govaho both just absolutely smashed them. I'm going to show this one because this one took 6 hits before he hit it. Alright, so he's got his queen walk starting up north with some funneling minions. So that's going swimmingly. Nothing wrong here. He's got some wall breakers because he wants his queen to break in. Just going to fast forward this a little bit just because it's a queen walk. And you guys know what happens on queen walks. Slow it down a little bit as she enters the base. She drops a rage. This level 13 king is not really going to cause him any issues. She's pretty beefy at level 25. Alright, so lures a CC, poison, another dragloon, not surprisingly. This clan likes their dragloon. So queen under rage, healers, no problem there. Over here in the east, he's got his golems, more wall breakers. Trying to, he wants his golem to get in so he can jump and tank for his hogs. Gonna heal those Valks. Those Valks, they can really only go to the expo, so they do. I think, yep. Taking out the expo. No problem there. Really good to get that out of the way for his hogs. Now his kill squad kind of splits here. He's got those eastern hogs, but they're really taking out just a few defenses. So that allows him to clear it quickly and then come back to the southwest to join his kill squad. He drops a few other hogs to help out, but really just the Valks and the King cleared most of that stuff. So all these hogs, he probably could have swagged a lot of these hogs. You just see he has tons of them up at the end. He's got cleanup all over the base. His queen was, almost untouched throughout the raid. Look at all those Valks, just absolutely smashed it. Very nice attack by Scorp. Alright, next up, we got Topkopp, or TK, on number 19. He had this was a fresh 3-star, and he also had a cleanup 3-star. Now, I really love this attack because it's just an old school 1 jump, 3 heal, shattered goho, 30 hogs. But you'll see his kill squad does a lot of work. So he's got the 2 golems down to start tanking so his wall breakers won't fail. Dropping those heroes in the middle. He's going to lure the CC soon. Any second now, his golem should be within reach. Yep, there it goes. So now he just needs to drop down a poison right there. His queen's not really on the CC yet. But now he's taking out the loons. The dragon kind of drifted away for a second, but the queen will take care of that soon. Meanwhile, he's got this northern hog deployment. He's got a heal for that Tesla farm. The heal's not exactly covering the Tesla farm, but it covered what it needed to. It got the Tesla that was on the top. So his hogs are perfectly healed up there. He's got more western hogs coming in to support his northern deployment. Everything's fully healed at this point. He triggers 1 giant bomb at a time, and that allows his hogs to get healed up by the final heal. So by the time all his hogs converge in that sweeper, they're all fully healed. If he lost any hogs, they were only to springs. Just perfect healing, pretty much. And, base is wrecked. Queen's still up to help clean up. He's got some cleanup wizards. Always want to have those. And, yeah. That was over quick. Awesome job, man. And our last 3-star of the recap will be Hutmann. He had a fresh 6-star war, and he did not have his king. In labs, we do not require both heroes, so Hutmann getting a 6-star war without his king is just phenomenal. So you'll see he's got a wizard on the south just to take care of that free town hall, but his main initial force is up north. He's doing a CB govaho. That golem is just tanking for his wizards while they funnel for him. Drops his queen behind the golem, which I always want to do. Now the horde of Valks. There's 14 Valks. Those gals are just going to do some work. He's got the jump just to get him further into the base. He's got a CC hound, which means his Valks are just going to completely ignore that. His queen will get hung up on that, but really he didn't need his queen that much in this raid. So Valks are going to town. He drops another jump. Hogs coming in from the east. Spring's kind of hurt him a little bit, but he's trickling in some more hogs. He heals up his Valks on the Tesla farm. So that farm just gets absolutely wrecked, and his Valks are healed up. Drops in some hogs from the west, taking out, those couple of defenses there. Now at this point, he's still got Valks. He's still got a golem tanking a lot of stuff. That queen's still up, but, those Valks shred her right there. Like, took barely any time at all. And yeah, actually everything's dead at this point. So he's just cleaning up. He's got Valks and hogs all over the place. Queen's still up. Wizards, archers. Just everything's helping out. Very quick cleanup. It's an awesome job, man. Anytime you can clear a base without a hero, I definitely want to show that in the recap. Now, that was the last 3-star I want to show. There's one more attack I do want to show. It just was not a 3-star. I told him I wouldn't be showing this in a recap just because I was kind of being a meanie. But this attack was really beautiful. Oops. Alright, so he's going to start with Queen Walk in the west. This is a fresh attack, by the way. Okay, so we get the Tesla, which is nice. Just free Tesla. No problem for his healers. I'm going to speed this up a little bit just because this is a very long queen walk. He has that wizard there to funnel, which is just fine. She's going to walk towards the south. It's getting low because of all these point defenses, but he cleared one of them, so he didn't actually need a rage there. She's going to beat on a wall, which is actually to her advantage, because it's going to allow her to completely heal up. It was a bit of a time sink, but allowing her to heal up did help. He drops the rage anyway. I don't think he needed to drop it at that point, but he knew he was about to deal with this Barb King and CC Dragloon again. So level 30 Queen powers through, and look at that Zap Quake. 2 zaps and a Quake, and it took out 2/3 of the health of that Queen. So that was some really good value on that Zap Quake. You can see Queen's going to target that air defense next. Look at those wall breakers. He dropped them on that wall that they just broke, but they went completely around the already broken wall. No idea what was happening there, but at least they got the job done. So it raises his Queen because she's getting low. She's going to clear out this Expo, now the storage, and then she's going to clear out the south. Then he just drops all of his dragons plus a CC Dragloon out in the west because his Queen has shaped this base so that his Valks will just circle around the base clockwise, while the Queen finishes everything going counterclockwise. Notice he's got a King on the outside to help clear out all those external buildings. You don't want your dragons veering off towards the outside of the base. You want them focused on, the actual base. Queen's stuck in a wall there, but she's coming out to help. There's air defenses causing his drag some trouble there. It takes it out. But the Queen's coming in to clear that out pretty soon. So he lost a healer. I don't think that really affected him that much. At this point, he's still got a ton of drags. That Expo, it's not really causing any problems just because his drags are fully healed. He drops these 3 cleanup wizard because he was running really low on time. We were a bit worried he was going to run out of time on this attack. And that actually was his downfall because after he cleared those final buildings there, Troll Tesla. Now at this point, he already had deployed those 3 cleanup wizards, so any hope of clearing that at the end was lost. He just needed a bit more time. But yeah, that was a really pretty attack, so I just wanted to show that. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank you to Ancient Aliens for a good war. It kind of sucks we had that town hall, discrepancy there, but really enjoyed the war, and yeah, looking forward to Warwind 101 and beyond. I'll try to record, since this is the first time I'm recording, I'll try to record more attacks, more wars in the future as often as I can. I might not always record the farm wars just because those aren't really that interesting, and I really want to bring you primarily some good attacks against good bases. That's what this war brought, plus this Warwind 100. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and that'll do it. Peace out.